Determine the displacements of nodes 1 and 2 in the spring system shown in figure below. So here you need to use minimum potential energy principle to assemble the equations of equilibrium. So here we need to calculate two things. First one is determine the displacement of node 1 and 2, and these two displacement we need to calculate by using the method of use of minimum potential energy principle and assemble the equations of equilibrium. So displacements are found out by using this method. So in the given problem, two springs are connected parallelly. These two springs connected seriously with another third spring. Total 3 springs are there. 1, 2, 3. So the given 2 points, we have to calculate the displacement u1 and u2, where u1, u2 are displacements. This is the value, unknown values. So in the problem they given the data k1 is equal to 60 Newton per meter, k2 is equal to 75 Newton per meter, k3 equal to 100 Newton per meter. So next delta 1, delta 2, delta 3. So delta 1 is equal to u1, delta 2 is equal to u1, delta 3 is equal to u2 minus u1. Why we get the values? How we get the values of delta 1, delta 2, delta 3? These three values we got from equilibrium, from the equilibrium diagram. So this is a point 1 I am assuming here. So load 1 is acting in this particular direction, F1. Once two springs are connected here, both are in parallel condition, parallel to each other. So mean that whatever the deflection we are getting here, same type amount of deflection also we will get at spring 2. So that's why delta 1 is equal to u1, delta 2 is equal to u1. Next, second one is, this is node 1, this is node 2, this is the second spring. Now delta 2 is equal to, here deflection is u1, it is always act opposite direction, u2 is acting this direction. So net deflection is equal to u2 minus u1. So delta 3 is equal to u2 minus u1. Then F1 is given in a problem is 100 newtons, F2 given is equal to 80 newtons. Both are acting same direction. So both forces acting in positive direction only. F1, F2. So potential energy pi is equal to, we know the formula, pi is equal to strain energy plus work done. So we are taking equilibrium condition, applied force is equal to resistance force, that's why I put minus here. Strain energy is equal to, we know the strain energy generalized formula of into k1 into delta 1 square. This is for the potential energy for the first spring, potential energy for the second spring, potential energy for the third spring. These are the formulas, standard formulas we have. Next, work done. Work done means nothing but force into displacement. F1 u1, F2 u2. So we know that delta 1 is equal to u1, delta 2 is equal to u1, delta 3 is equal to u2 minus u1. Substitute these delta 1 values, delta 2, delta 3 values in above equation. Half into k1 u1 square plus half into k2 u2 square plus half into k3 u2 minus u1 whole square f1 u1 f2 u2. So this is our first equation. Now we know that minimum potential energy pi is equal to dou pi, minimum potential energy equal to dou pi by dou u1. Conditions are minimum potential energy, and dou pi by dou u2 equal to 0, comma dou pi dou u power n u to the un is equal to 0. Like that you can write a number of equation. So dou pi by dou u1 is equal to 0. So the equation number 1 is differentiation with partially differentiation with u1 with respect to u1. So dou pi by dou u1 is equal to emotundi. So dou pi by dou 1 off into, so off into 1 minute, dou pi by dou u1 kada. So that is equal to k1 u1 k2 u1 plus k3 u2 minus u1 into minus 1, that equal to 100. Sorry, minus 100, that is equal to 0, where minus 100 nothing but, so I strike on that and write f1. So that is equal to 0. From that k1 u1 plus k2 u2, okay, k2 u1 plus k3 u2 minus u1 into minus 1 is equal to f1. So I am simplifying this, k1 u1 plus k2 u2 plus k3 u1 sorry k2 u1 minus k3 u2 is equal to f1. So u1 common, I am going to take a common u1 value, k1 plus k2 plus k3 minus of k3 into u2 is equal to f1. This is your second equation. Next, we know that dou pi by dou u2 is equal to 0. So once again we will see pi equation, half into k1 u1 square plus half into k2 u1 square plus k3 u2 minus u1 whole square minus f1 u1 f2 u2. This is the equation pi. We are going to make a differentiation with respect to u2. So now, so in this term there is no u2 word, I put a 0. For this also 0. We have only this one. So k3 u2 minus u1 minus f2 is equal to 0. k3 u2 minus u1 is equal to f2. So k3 u2 minus k3 u1 is equal to f2. This is your equation 3. So equation 1 2 is equal to equation 1 is equal to, here u2 is equal to u1. Sorry, that is okay. So u1 minus k3 u1 plus k3 u2. This is your third equation, not this. That our second equation is u1 k1 plus k2 plus k3 minus k3 into u2, that is equal to f1. This is equation. So equation 2 and 3 I am going to write in the form of matrices. So in first equation u1 coefficients are k1 plus k2 plus k3, u2 coefficient is minus k3. In second equation u1 coefficient is k3, this one is k3. So u1 coefficient is in the second equation k1 plus k2 k3 and u2 coefficient is minus k3. In equation 3 u1 coefficient is minus k3, u2 coefficient is k3. Now the unknown displacements are u1, u2, that equal to the force F1, F2. This is the assembly equation. So I know equation 2 and 3. First I am going to write equation 1. u1 equal to k1 plus k2 plus k3 minus k3 u2 is equal to f1. Let us substitute the values of k1, k2, k3 in the second equation. 100 plus 65 plus 100 plus 60 plus 75, 100 into u2, that equal to 100. 235 u1 minus 100 u2 is equal to 100. This is your fourth equation. Similarly, fifth equation is equal to minus 100 u1 plus 100 u2, that equal to 80. So I am going to make sum of first, fourth and fifth equations. They will get cancelled. 135 u1 is equal to 180. u1 is equal to 180 by 135, that equal to 1.33 meters. Substitute u1 value in equation 5. What is your equation 5? Minus 100 u1 plus 100 u2, that equal to 80. Minus 100 into 1.33 plus 100 u2 is equal to 80. So substituting that, you will get the value of u2 is equal to 2.133 meters. So result, u1 is equal to 1.33 meters, u2 is equal to 2.133 meters. So using principle is minimum potential energy principle. Using condition is minimum potential energy principle. So dou pi by dou u1 is equal to 0, dou pi by dou u2 is equal to 0. By applying these two conditions, we will get unknown values. Thank you.